6:02 is the time right now. It is now day 2 of the government shutdown, with Capitol Hill lawmakers still deadlocked on key funding priorities and thousands of federal workers left in limbo.
Lawmakers are not expected to vote today. So what does that mean for a possible deal? We have live team coverage this morning answering your questions and connecting you to critical resources across the DMV. Randy Ayala is live in Landover this morning with new information for those impacted in Maryland. But we start with Jess Arnold. Jess is live on Capitol Hill with the latest in the bipartisan funding battle. Jess, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, well, we're already seeing closures throughout D.C. We're in front of the Capitol Visitor Center, where they have a sign posted outside that says it's closed due to a lapse in appropriations. Now, the Senate has adjourned until noon today, but a vote on Democratic and Republican proposals is not going to happen until after 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. Now, President Trump posted to Truth Social just before 11 o'clock last night saying Republicans must use this opportunity of Democrat-forced closure to clear out dead wood, waste, and fraud. The White House certainly hasn't wasted any time moving to cancel billions of dollars in funding for blue states on day 1 of the shutdown. Now, at the heart of this battle is health care tax credits for low and middle-income Americans that are slated to expire at the end of the year without an extension, and that would more than double what certain people have to pay for premiums. Democrats want to extend the credits and reverse Medicaid cuts in President Trump's big, beautiful bill. Republicans want to pass a short-term funding bill on the current terms and negotiate health care after the government is funded, with some open to the tax credit extension, others saying it's too costly and too broad.
Donald Trump and Republicans shut the federal government down because they don't want to provide health care to working class Americans.
Well, it ends when the Senate Democrats pick this bill up, passed by the House of Representatives, and vote for it.
Here's a quick overview of how these health care policies impact our neighbors throughout the DMV, and that's according to health policy research group KFF. More than 650,000 people in the region are enrolled in health insurance through the Affordable Care Act. Medicaid, it is even more. 257,000 children and adults in D.C., nearly 1.47 million in Maryland, and 1.52 million in Virginia. And when it comes to federal workers, we're expecting to see that layoffs may begin within the next 48 hours, guys.
All right, Jess Arnold, thank you very much. 6:05 is the time right now. We know the impacts of the shutdown are already being felt across the DMV. In Maryland, which is home to more than 260,000 federal workers, Governor Wes Moore is taking action. For that, we head to Prince George's County, where Randy Ayala is joining us live with the resources available for those in need. Good morning, Randy.
Yeah, with some good morning. You know, leaders here in Prince George's County wasting no time putting together a plan here, laying out that plan, letting people know what they're doing, from the county executive to Governor Wes Moore. Those in charge here want people to know that they are coming up with ways to support them to make sure that bills get paid and food is on the table. Prince George's County Executive Aisha Braveboy announcing a countywide partnership between multiple agencies to support federal workers. She says her office reached out to every major utility company to ensure services were not cut off during the shutdown, and nonprofits are ramping up efforts too. Jacob Slatter Youth Foundation will distribute food. Mission of Love Charities has opened its food pantry 5 days a week and will offer mental health services 3 days a week.
No state is prepared to fill the gap that is being created by this federal administration.
Governor Wes Moore spoke directly to Marylanders on MPT. The governor is ordering state agencies to activate their shutdown plans so programs can keep running. He's calling on the private sector to step up, asking landlords, banks, and utility companies to hold off on evictions, foreclosures, and shutoffs. And he's expanding emergency assistance programs. The new federal shutdown loan program launches October 6th. Eligible federal workers can apply for a zero-interest $700 loan.
So on behalf of 6.5 million Marylanders, my message to President Trump is crystal clear. Stop this shutdown. You're the one causing it, but we're the ones feeling it.
All right, and checking in on Montgomery County, officials there say their biggest concern is job cuts and how to allocate next year's budget to help those impacted. All right, back here in Landover, we're at the City of Praise Faith Ministry. They're going to be hosting a job fair and community day on Monday at 10 a.m. They're encouraging people to come out, learn about resources. They'll be doing a food giveaway out here as well. That's the latest here in Prince George's County. Back to you.
Community stepping into the gap. All right, Randy, thank you. And when it comes to some of the federal programs nationwide many of us rely on, here's what we know about their status. If you get Social Security, your checks will keep coming. But with possible furloughs at the Social Security Administration, new applications could take longer to process.
Now, if you have student loans, you'll still need to make those payments. The Department of Education says student aid will continue for now, and the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, known as SNAP, will continue as long as the funds are available. Right now, they are covered at least through October.
Our coverage of the government shutdown continues here on air and online as we navigate these uncertain times. We're answering your questions. Text the word shutdown to 202-895-5599 and we'll text you a link of all our government shutdown coverage to date. You can also scan the QR code there on your screen right in the middle of your screen.